Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing another replay review. This game we got a little bit of Viego into Malphite. This is a game I played a few hours ago, so nothing's fresh on my mind from it. I do remember struggling a lot. So in my past few videos I have played as Yone top and Yone mid. I really do want to learn Yone. So we can get into a bit of that. But Yone got banned this game, so I didn't really know who else to play. Once I went Vladimir, that really did not go well. Um, I I'm not good at mages, but I used to play a lot of Viego years ago, and I was pretty decent. So decided to play Viego top. Get a little bit of Viego top action going here. Um, into Malphite. Now, I don't really know too much about matchups, but I gotta say, this this was awful. This was a really bad game. I hated every second of this. Um, I struggled a lot here, and I remember not really knowing why. My best guess is it's the matchup. Um, just like Viego is just not good into Malphite or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just gonna watch it. As you can see there, um, I went in, used my full kit. He pressed a single button and did all the damage to me that I did to him, and then he Q'd me, so I lost the trade. No good. No good, not at all. And you may have noticed that unlike my previous ones, I am in the league built-in replay feature. I forgot to record this. I'm not sure why I don't use this. I prefer to record it personally because now I have a bunch of stuff on the screen. I guess I can press tab whatever I want. I could rewind, stuff like that if I need to. But I think I'm just gonna keep it as it is with the camera locked on me. Because these videos, they're about me, not to, I'm trying to watch my gameplay, see where I can personally improve. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm just getting some early CS. A lot of the game for me is just gonna be farming. This is like probably the most farming simulator game I've ever played. I did some new stuff that I'm, excited that I remember to do in game. Because I'm quite forgetful. I need to be taught the same lesson 3, 4, 5 times to really pick it up. But as you can see, Malphite is missing a lot of CS. I'm at 26, he's at 12 right now. So, it's pretty cool. Got a nice CS gap going. Quite get that caster there. I will say in this game, me and Malphite really don't matter that much, I don't think. I mean, maybe there's something I could have done to be less useless, but, it is what it is. The real MVP here is the Yasuo bot. And you'll see that come to fruition. Now, my Viego is not really good. This is kind of funny because I actually used to main Viego in lane. I used to just like spam play that. Right after they nerfed it, I think. Because I remember everyone was pretty mad about lane Viego, and then like I finally started playing again after they nerfed it because Viego looked cool. I want to play Viego in lane. I don't want to be a jungler. So I've played Viego in lane a little bit. And now that I'm like talking about it, I do remember Malphites not being fun to fight. I did ban Teemo here because, I mean, that like Viego's thing is just auto attack, so gotta ban Teemo. The funny thing about me playing so much Viego is I, as you may have noticed, don't really know what a lot of champions do. And if I do, I don't know which button is which. A little bit late on the TP there, probably should have. What the hell? uh, that is fire. Anyway, that really just completely threw me off. But yeah, I don't know what a lot of champions do. Like if I as a Viego were to kill, let's see, Kiana. If I kill Kiana, I don't know what to do. I would just press all of her abilities in the direction of someone and then ult. And maybe that's fine. I've never really had a Viego moment, like a true Viego moment. I come close in this game actually, but I mostly just play Viego as himself. I don't really I guess I don't really possess anyone. Because, you know, I don't really know what they do. I mean, I do it for, like, because you get, I think, healing off of it. Anyway, Malphite goes in for the ult here. Even trade, I didn't ult, so it's a W for me. And rewatching this footage is making me realize I probably should have gone a little harder in the early game. Because I'm playing a little passive. I could have poked him down a little more. If I had been slowly poking him, I maybe could have gone for an all-in. He does kind of play like a baby when I do get like even halfway to killing him. He like flashes off and stuff like that. So he's a very scared Malphite, which I don't know. I think he could play more confident and, you know, get away with it. But, you know, look who's talking and whatever. Going for the W and take a tower shot. Take an E there. Or sorry, a Q. And I go back to base. I believe... is this... no, not quite. I guess I was just low on health and wanted to back. Not quite sure what that was about. I probably should have stayed. But this is not a game where CS is really a determining factor. As you can see, I have 65 and Malphite has 30. So, you know, and the gap will get bigger and bigger. See, I just press E there and he flashes away. If I knew how to capitalize on him not having flash, see, like I did right there a little bit, but he E'd me, so I'm now slowed. Or, sorry, Q'd. He Q'd me, not E. The E is like the slam the floor ability, I think. I haven't played that much Malphite. He's boring to me. That's why, despite everyone, like, I'm fairly new to the game. Everyone like recommends like, oh, play Garen. You know, you'll find out how to play. Play Malphite. I don't know. It's just they're so boring. You just, it's like I don't know. You just button mash and leave. Maybe that's not right, but you know, every playstyle I've tried to apply to Garen has just been so boring. At least Viego looks cool. He's messing me up. I have to flash away there, maybe. I'm not sure if I actually had to, but I know his E could, like, probably just kill me off of that health. So, yeah, got a flash there. Backing because, you know, I have to back. See, do I get anything? Nah. Yeah. Now I have a 40 CS gap. So, not sure how he is able to get me so low while I I seem to not really do any damage to him because I have 3 components, he has 1 component and tier 2 boots. I guess the boots could really just be doing all the work there with the armor. Not quite sure. I'm trying to scare him away to try to bridge the CS gap even more because 40 seems not to even be enough. Don't know why I W'd there. It's kind of an accident. That wasn't an accident. I was actually trying to, like, it was just stupid. Wasted the ability there. Malphite is doing a good chunk of damage to me. So, pretty sure I have Kraken Slayer here, which is why I'm backing. I am taking more, like, in a normal game I wouldn't have done that, but with this much of a CS gap, I got Kraken Slayer. I'm like, I guess, reading a book, I don't know. Yeah, I get Kraken Slayer. Oh my god. Yeah, alright, so I finished the entire book. Got Kraken Slayer, heading back to lane now. TP because he's destroying my turret. I'll never get over that. That's fire. Yeah. Maybe I'll move the camera a little more. You know, when I'm like in spawn or dead. Just to, you know, keep it interesting, keep it fresh. Because I mean, you don't want to stare at a black and white screen. I guess it isn't black and white because this is just a replay. But yeah, I am afraid for some reason. Not sure where the jungler is. Maybe I saw them. Let me see. Yeah, jungler is top. I'm not sure if I knew that. I go stand here. I really stand there. Oh shit. See, I am like, as I'm CSing, I'm kind of just letting him poke me unpunished. But I'm not really sure what I could do, because my E, the moment he sees it, he's gonna full sprint away. And he's got some crazy movement speed. I think it's because he has tier 2 boots and I don't have any boots. So he can get away from me pretty fast. And then my W will hit the minion wave. Then the Q isn't very long range, just do a lot of damage. Anyway, I got bored, so I started looking for a roam. Easy kill on Vladimir. I kind of know what Vladimir does, so naturally I take 2 turret shots. Ult over the wall. Back. I see Kiana exists still, and hesitate a little. But yeah, I'm out of there. Nice. Anyway. Oh shit. They're trying to like put the mouse off. Fuck. They're trying to put the mouse off camera. Alright. I know I literally said I would go to the tower, but I didn't again. So yeah, no, he's got my tower pretty low. So yeah, no, that's no good. I took a lot of turret damage for that roam. I E for some reason. Not sure what I would gain from this. Maybe I'm just trying to make him not know where I am. Then I'm like, this is stupid, and walk out of the bush. stand there for a little more. Yeah, so this is like not very eventful. Not quite sure what to do here. Maybe when I roamed, I guess I could rewind. I really don't want to, because then that'll make the video even longer. But I'm guessing that when I went for the kill on Vladimir earlier, I didn't shove the wave, I just left. And like maybe there was another wave coming, like under my turret. If I did shove the wave, I like shoved it too slow. So Malphite had ample time to just immediately pick that up and full push into my tower. Like maybe that's what happened. If not, I'm not sure how people roam top lane without, you know, taking that much turret damage. So that'll be something to learn, I guess. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to be coming back to the Viego top. I might do another game just to make sure it's not the... Oh, little gank from Kiana. Yeah, I might do another game just to make sure, you know, it's not the Malphite. I'm not saying I'm a god tier Viego. Like I'm by no means am I good at this champion. I just, you know, I have 128 CS, 129, and he has 67. Like, how are we at a standstill? That doesn't make any sense. I have a kill. I have a kill and 129 CS. And he has 70. But I still can't kill him. He's still like too tanky. Oh, I see him go to my tower, so I TP, but it is too late. Yeah. So I W him, Q, auto, throw my E in the wrong direction. I was aiming for this wall over here. Not sure what that would have done for me, but I know that was what I was aiming for. I think it would have been better to just go straight forward with that, but you know. I E here. I start to just take the turret. I walk off. As I see Malphite's TPing. And I also remember that Kiana showed her face a little bit ago. I have no idea where she's at. I live in constant fear of the enemy junglers. Kiana is not a champion I've ever even tried before. I don't actually know what her abilities do. I learned from like looking at this replay earlier that Kiana has an ability that makes her go invisible as well. So that's interesting. Turn around with W because I'm like, I have so much CS, there's no way I lose this, and I lose this. With one kill, 140 CS, and he has 80 CS. That is, what, a 60 CS gap plus a kill, and he still kills me. I don't know. I even built Merc Treads, because I'm pretty sure he does AP damage. I built Merc Treads. I have Kraken Slayer. And he just has tier 2 boots, Sunfire Cape. And then I have Cloak of Agility, Doran's Blade, Longsword. Like, I have more items. And then he gets another kill on set down here as well. So now he's 2 kills. So I honestly cannot tell what I did wrong here. If someone happens to just be watching this video for some reason, just please let me know why did that happen? Did I just so horribly misplay this? Oh, this is tragic. Yeah, see, I didn't know Yasuo was there, and I didn't really know the degree to which Yasuo was gaming this this match. Yeah, he's 13 and 8 now after that death. So Yasuo kind of scared me, so I tried to run away. I think if I hadn't tried to run away there, I could have killed him and lived. But, you know, Set is on the way. Set is on the way. Set would like some assistance. Set is on the way. He flashes in, E's, W's. Malphite ults. Set ults. This guy could be so goated if he learned how to play Set. It was a little bit upsetting to me. So he just uses his W. If you ever play Set, this little bar here is grit. And as you get hit with an enemy gamer attacks, it fills up, and then when it's up at the top here, it turns yellow. And that means you have full grit. And then you could use your W, and it comes out in a cone shape sort of thing. And you want to hit the enemy gamers with the center of the cone, because that does true damage. You don't want to just kind of throw it out, because it has kind of a long cooldown. Anyway, that's the end of my Set tutorial. I think he's actually doing better than me. Never mind. Well, actually, he has 6 assists. He's provided more use than I have. He's done more damage, I imagine. I wanted to split push bot here, but I saw my team go in, and I have this habit of like, oh, my team's going in, I have to go in, I have to go in. But I think the correct answer here was the split push bot, because, I mean, Mord's already low health, Kai's is half health, I'm not, like, okay, now I'm dead. Like, we were all slightly injured and they're mostly full health. Yasuo has a huge lead, and Yasuo is a really strong champion. So, Vlad can be a strong champion, but this Vlad isn't like a Vlad god. He's just like slightly better than I am at Vlad. Actually, I don't know. I haven't really been watching him, but every time I have interacted with him, I easily killed him. Set gets a little split push tech here. See, if he waited on the W, he would have done crazy damage to Yasuo and then gotten a shield. Because he got the full grit there, but he just popped his W instantly. That's so sad. I'm coming back mid. Because I saw Yasuo go down here. Yeah, he's up here now, on the top lane. I'm not sure if you can see my cursor. I saw Yasuo back to fight Set, so I'm like, okay, let's go mid lane. Easy ult on Vladimir. Possess him, of course. As I just imagine that he's probably further ahead than I am. Let's see, was he? 90 CS, 3 kills, 6 assists. I could probably just look at the items. 1 item, tier 2 boots. Oh, no, we were about even. I think. Not 100% sure on that. Anyway, I go back to split pushing bot, because I'm like, if I go mid and run in circles like I did last time, we're just gonna all die again. As you can see, the enemy team pinged that I'm split pushing. I think that's why because I'm not sure if, because there's a blue ping. I don't know, I haven't really used this replay tool before. But yeah, they seem to ping that I'm split pushing, but no one actually came to stop me. They're all just still mid. Yasuo uses the Rift Herald in mid lane, i.e. the turret for that beautiful attack speed. I always open with the E because then I can have my E back to run away if someone shows up. And I was fairly confident that I would have enough time to wait for the cooldown, since I did just see Yasuo. It didn't show on the screen, but Yasuo started TPing to me, that's why I ran away. I could see the TP particle effects. But yeah, Yasuo TP'd onto a minion and was there. So I just used my E to escape, and I back. Pretty successful split push. Start reading my book. Have you guys read L Change the World? I just read it recently. It's like a Death Note alternate universe type thing. Really sad. I didn't like it. I did like it. I thought it's a good book. I just didn't want to be sad. Then it made me sad. I don't know. Anyway, alt Malphite. Can't really do anything with that. Malphite's only gap closing ability is his alt, so... Or I guess his Q could also help you slow them and then you could just walk over to him, but Vladimir was out of range for that. And then he could just turn into goop, so what are you gonna do? As you can see, they ping Dragon, the enemy team. I like that the replay camera sort of just like moves around on its own. It's pretty cool. Vlad ults, but it doesn't go off in time to accomplish anything. Although looking at our health bars, it wouldn't have anyway. Rel is here. I am afraid of her for some reason. I mean, I guess she is scary with Kiana and Malphite here, because she just, yeah, she sees you. In hindsight, maybe we shouldn't have all tried to kill Rel, the tank. I think if we had gone after Kiana, maybe that would have been better. Although I don't really like that fight with Malphite there. Anyway. Yeah. You have the most CS in the game, but I'm the most useless. You know, come to think of it, I don't know if the items I was building were correct, because, as you may have noticed in my videos, I have a little Professor thing on the bottom right corner that is, like, guiding my build. And halfway through the game, I opened up the Professor menu to, like, you know, see what ranks these people were. I just completely brushed over this. Easy Viego moment there. Hang on, yeah, we gotta look at that. Where was that? See, this is why I don't really want to... Yeah, okay. So yeah, here I am, killing Rel. I possess Rel, I have no idea what Rel does. I stun Malphite, do that to Yasuo, ult him, kill his ass. And now I'm the strongest player in the game, so I just start murdering people. Can't quite catch up to Malphite, he flashes away there. Probably could have turned on Vladimir, but he's not going to do anything. Anyway, as I was saying, you may have noticed in the bottom right, I always have this like build guide from Professor. I opened the actual like Professor client menu during the game, like maybe halfway through to like check people's ranks. And I noticed the recommended build for Viego top was completely different from the items it had been feeding me. So I don't know, like it wanted me to build Trinity Force, I think, and some other stuff. I don't know. I was doing more of a crit build and it looked more, I don't know, items you'd build with Trinity Force. Actually, fact check myself on that. Yeah, okay, Kraken Slayer. I could have sworn Kraken Slayer did crit damage. I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, these two do crit damage. Okay. Anyway, walk into Yasuo and die. Yeah, we can even go back and look at that. I keep going back too far. This is why I didn't really want to... Whoa. This is why I didn't really want to, rewind, replay. I just keep getting distracted by my own rambling, so we gotta do it. At any rate, the enemy team, I think, is gearing up for Baron here. Yeah. So, I see people pinging, so I walk over, and I looked at the map before I started walking over, and I saw my teammates up, like, here kind of area, so I just W Yasuo without looking at the map. And then I die, and I'm like, where's my team? And I look over, and they're nowhere near me. So yeah, that's my bad. Um, they're murdering Malphite. By the way, this is a Mordekaiser support with the second most kills on our team. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to play Mordekaiser support, but they're doing. It looks like I'm playing Viego support, and not well. Oh, looks like they're taking something there. Anyway, this part kind of irritated me. So I spawn in, and well, they haven't started it. They start Baron, and you'll see in a second here. This dude starts spam pinging a help on Baron. He's like, assist me. It's, it's Set likes his spam pings. So I walk over and I'm like, what the hell do you want me to do? So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just try to steal it. I don't know, man. So I stand here waiting and use the blast cone. They clearly have a ward somewhere around here, but I was like planning to use the blast cone. And they have the jungle there. So, yeah. Anyway, start killing people. Trying to. Get Malphite ulted. Die. Set W's without any crit. Set dies to Rel. Mordekaiser's the only one who seems to be able to put up a fight to the Malphite. Maybe Kai'Sa could, because she could kite him. Mordekaiser pulls them in and dies. Kai'Sa is single-handedly carrying our entire team here. I mean, maybe the jungler's not doing too bad. Have we gotten any objectives? I don't even know how to check this in the replay. Oh, we've gotten 3 dragons, so our jungler's doing fine. They only have 1. That's fine. So yeah, the jungler, Mordekaiser, and Kindred, Mordekaiser, and Kai'Sa are really doing a lot for us here. Set with his split pushing was super helpful as well. So what am I doing? They start pinging the dragon. So I'm like, well, not this shit again. So I go look at it, and Yasuo sees me go look at it. I'm scared of Yasuo. I definitely can't 1v1 him. I've tried, I think, twice now. He's just got too much damage for me. Mordekaiser blast cones into that bush, straight into Qiyana, unfortunately. I'm like, okay, I'll help you, friend. And I go in for a third 1v1 against Yasuo. And kill Surprise, I die. Mordekaiser dies to Yasuo as well. And Set is in the bush. I think it's chill if he split pushes. I mean, honestly, I think he should split push here, because I don't think we have the manpower to contest for Dragon anyway. Even if all 5 of us were there, I don't know if we win a team fight. Because the Yasuo is kind of just a little too fed. He's kind of cocky. Like, I think you can catch him off guard pretty easily. But, I think even at this point, that might be kind of out of the question. Because the rail combination with the sheer amount of CC kind of just makes it hard to do much of anything. Vladimir's there. Qiyana seems like she's doing stuff, so, and then Malphite presses the R button. So, there's just not a whole lot we could do. I don't really know what Kai'Sa and Kindred do, so I am talking out of my ass. I will make that clear. I'm kind of just trying to analyze it with my very limited brain power. So I walk over here. Seems someone from the enemy team teleports in. I almost kind of wish that I couldn't see their pings. Maybe I can turn that off. Let me see. this objective timers. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Wait, maybe this? Oh, what the? Never mind. No, no, I'm a silly goober that just opens the settings menu. I teleport to go split push. Set likes this. He pings assistance as I'm teleporting. I see them ending the game, but I'm like, hopefully my team can hold them off so I can start to apply some pressure. They're doing a lot over there. I'm not doing too much. Maybe I could have walked past that wave and started to take the inhib. Set TPs away when Kindred is the only one here, which I think is not the move, because Set's not even going to make it to this tower before the game ends. In a victory. Obviously. We won. See, look, this is me destroying the Nexus. I won the game. Yeah, so my takeaways from this game is Malphite into Viego is not it. If I'm wrong, please correct me by all means. But if I lock in Viego into Malphite, probably just going to permafarm and look to roam. And when I do roam, I need to shove the wave. So, and probably don't 1v1 the 24 and 12 Yasuo. Yeah, so that's probably going to be about it. See ya.